What's up guys, I'm Maxwell and welcome back to the next war recap. This time it's week 1 of the Clan Champions War League Midseason division and let's check out our opponents. So we were facing off against SWElite mys, so apparently one of the best clans in Sweden, and let's check out our best attacks. Okay, let's jump into the action at number 24 where we have Tamo coming in right here. Suicide Balloon took out that black bomb right there in front of that mortar. As far as the breakdown goes, both sides had 3 Town Hall 11s and then I believe 10 Town Hall 10s, and all the rest were Town Hall 9s in this case. So, no, actually I think it was 9 Town Hall 10s each. Alright, so it's definitely a bunch of Town Hall 9s once again. So, Tamo coming in right here with the Queen Charge Lalo, as we are used to seeing so much at the moment in the current meta. So, gets the Clan Castle lured out beautifully right here. King is also doing work clearing some trash buildings to help the Queen move straight to where she needs to move, not waste any time, get that sweeper out of the way, get that second air defense out of the way right there. Rage Spell gonna help her out against the sweeper, and then really it's not gonna be that big of a problem. Still has the ability left and he gets another archer tower as well. Now the Queen is just gonna work her way in and probably take out another Expo as well. And yeah, at this point the Lava Loon portion has started at the top of the base right here. Right into that second or third air defense rather. Second air defense is already taken out. Coming straight into the sweeper, so yeah, you're always trying to avoid sweepers obviously if it's possible, but in this case the balloon pathing just dictated him to go into the sweeper, so yeah, still making it work. Beautiful job right here, really crushing this base. Take a look at that amount of balloons left, and he has another haste spell as well. Now approaching that air targeting Expo probably. Could have placed that haste a little bit later even, but yeah, just a beautiful attack right here, so let's speed it up while the rest is obviously cleanup, just the balloons flying around the base. Actually one lava hound didn't even pop. Queen taking care of a few buildings, having a race around the base with those lava pups, and yeah, beautiful air attack, 3-star right here to kick things off for us. And with that, let's go up to number 20 and another Tamo attack actually. Doing it once again with Lava Loon right here, but this time a slightly different opener. Has a golem, has bowlers in the Clan Castle. Goal right here is to get one air defense out of the way, and the Queen obviously gonna grab an Expo as well, and maybe a second air defense. Wizzy Tower and Archie Tower are also standing in the way, so that's always a nice bonus as well. If you take a look at this bowler pathing right here, sort of a sketchy entry point for the bowlers, and as you can see, one of those is also, or actually all of the bowlers pretty much are gonna decide to walk around the base, so that's not ideal, but that's sort of the risk you take with this entry spot right here. Luckily though, the bowlers are gonna help out with that second air defense and get that out of the way, or at least weaken it, whilst the Clan Castle Packer is being dealt with by the King, and now the Queen is gonna take the second air defense and the rest of that down, and at this point he's got to go with his Laloon portion. Has 3 lava hounds right here with I think it was 13 balloons. So coming in with 2 lava hounds into that first air defense. Beautiful balloon pathing now if you take a look at the base. Has 1 sweeper to contend with, but the Queen is just now taking that out, so that's beautiful as well. Heal spell in front of that wizard tower right there, helping him go through that, but the Queen also took out the wizard tower, so the Queen is just gonna say she's gonna aim this raid and not even have the balloons do the work. So yeah, once again, a very nice attack, overkill as well. Haste spell still left. So Tamo killing it right now with those air attacks, and yeah, just beautiful job once again. Last Wizzy Tower standing is also gonna get damaged by the Queen before the balloons finally take it out. So yeah, the Queen was just not having it. She was just yeah, taking out 50% of this base on her own without healers. So pretty cool job by his Queen right here. And with that, let's move up to number 18 and Nike coming in. And Nike actually with a beautiful performance this war. Was not able to attack early, so very late for Town Hall 9, but came in and got a clutch 6-pack for us as well. So yeah, it's always nice when your leader is able to step in and make it work for you. So shout out to Nike for bringing the pain with the 6-pack this war, so very nicely done. Yeah, wall breaker sort of going down in another location than the test wall breaker went into, but I guess it worked out, cracking up the corner of that wall right there. One archer did the funneling on one side for the queen, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if you saw that. If not, I thought I'd point it out. Queen now taking care of an expo. Pretty lucky that she's only locked onto one, or only one point defense is locked onto her rather right here. So yeah, really nothing to worry about. He also has 10 Hawks and 9 Valkyries for this base, so a nice Gova attack. No, not a Gova, I guess only a Vaho. No Golem in this one. So yeah, since this base has so big compartments, it's obviously favorable for Valks, and as you can see, they are coming in now, taking care of enemy king right there. A couple of Hawks already been sprinkled in to take care of those defenses. This was a cleanup attack, so he knew here there was a Lava Hound in the Clan Castle, or otherwise he would have definitely lured it. He still has a couple of poison spells to take care of the Lava Pups once they come out, but for now he's just gonna have the Lava Pup focused on his ground troops, keep it away from the Queen, have the Queen take care of the Tesla farm at the top, and just have his Valkyries and Hawks demolish the base. So yeah, in case you guys were not familiar with this, a Clan Castle in Town Hall 9 Clan Castles at this point in the meta is definitely good to soak up a fresh hit, but it's then a relatively easy cleanup attack because you can just ignore the Lava Hound, as you can see in this case. So yeah, it's definitely good to catch somebody off guard because everybody's obviously expecting Vaby. So yeah, it's good to catch a fresh hit, and but after that, it's then pretty easy to clean it up. So yeah, Tamu getting it done right here with the Nika getting it done, of course, with the Vaho and the Queen charge. So very nice attack as well. Up next is number 17, and we have Heisenberg coming in right here with Baby Dragon attack. So golems, 3 golems with a couple of bowlers in the Clan Castle to take care of those air defenses, and then he has 10 Baby Dragons for the backhand side. So we've been seeing quite a lot of Baby Dragon action lately at Town Hall 9 and sometimes also at Town Hall 10. We also had a couple of Town Hall 10 Baby Dragon attempts this war, but they were not successful, so unfortunately I don't have any Baby Dragon attacks to show at Town Hall 10. But let's just check out this one as he has a very wide spread going with his first 2 golems, and then the wall is good to be cracked open right here because everything is tanked for. The 3rd golem now moving in. Queen moved down. The first golem is unfortunately gonna make his way up and kind of do the lonely golem up there towards that cannon, but it's almost dead anyway. So yeah, that's not too bad. Bowlers coming in now, perfect funnel for the bowlers. A very nice rage spell also going down. Clan Castle comes out. In this case, it is Vaby again, so that's good to see. Heal spell is down now as well to help the bowlers just survive that Baby Dragon a little bit longer until the Queen has taken it out, which is the case right now. And now he's already got 3 air defenses out of the way. A 4th one is obviously left standing with the Queen, but his troops are now approaching that. Bunch of bowlers still up, which you don't always see, so that's pretty nice as well. And now he's just sprinkling in Baby Dragons towards the bottom right here. Queen is being phased to take out that air expo and that air defense as well, because the enemy Queen is already killed by his king. So yeah, beautiful attack right here, and he just sprinkles in more and more Baby Dragons. So we are going to speed through the rest because this was an overkill. Very nice attack by Heisenberg, who I believe also got the 6-pack this war. First one in a while. He was complaining, but yeah, still very solid, very nice job, and getting it done for DLZ. Up next is number 16 in Hastebuster, bringing 5 healers and 5 dragons, so just one already for the 5 and 5. Zapquake also going down on that air defense right there. And then this base obviously calls for one of those Hero Queen charges with all that open space inside of the middle of this one. So a couple babies helping the Queen funnel into the right direction. Defenses are now being tanked for, so the wall breakers are going down. Very nice planning on this one. Queen is gonna threaten to move left right here. Anxious moment, but after she takes out that cannon, actually she is gonna go left. Wow, I didn't see this attack live, so he sort of missed the fun right there. It's even more interesting then, I guess, because we are gonna have to see how he makes it work without getting any air defenses. So yeah, he's just gonna send the king in with the bowlers. only choice he had. Obviously they were meant to go down in a different location, I guess, but now they are gonna have to do work inside of the core and hopefully take out at least 2 air defenses if that's possible. Clan Castle is gonna mess them up though the baby dragon is obviously doesn't have any thing that can kill it inside of the squad that is in the middle of this base. But the bowlers are luckily gonna get those air defenses out of the way. They're a real hero job by the bowlers right here. So I guess you could say he got a bit lucky. No, he got really lucky, obviously, getting all of this out of the way. And the baby dragon is also gonna kill his healers. So just going everything going all over the place right here. If you were watching this, you had to think it was looking pretty bad at this point, but the witch, the queen was just able to take care of the witch. So 5 dragons in now, and he has 2 balloons left and a rage spell. So all he has to do now is just be very patient. Balloons going down sort of as minesweepers for black bombs if there are any, which there are most likely are going to be a few in the path of his dragon. So that's why he sent those balloons in early and didn't try to snipe off any defenses with that or anything. He's going to use the rage spell in a second right here to get through those defenses that are threatening. The wizard tower was locked onto a dragon right there, which was pretty fortunate because then those 2 balloons were able to take it out nice and quickly. And at this point, it's evident that it still worked out for him. So nice adjustment, keeping his cool, staying patient and still getting it done because this obviously didn't go to plan. So yeah, really nice job with saving this attack and getting the 3-star. And then we have number 13 and our number 13, Daniel, going in right here to do the job. He obviously knew about the Troll Tesla, so placed the baby dragon right on that Troll Tesla to take it out nice and easy. And the baby dragon is going to do some funneling after that, so nice value for that baby dragon right there. On the other side, he's just decided to funnel with 4 wizards behind those golems. They just have a little bit more DPS and the defenses are being tanked for them, so that's why he chose wizards over baby dragons right there. And it worked out very nicely a little bit earlier on the test wall breaker. So he had to just go with another single wall breaker to test for the wall he really wanted to open up, and then just 2 to sort of weaken it, but it worked out. The test wall breaker got through, so he got that wall busted open with his wall breakers. Everything still going to plan, although that first one went not the way he wanted. All the spells being used right now. Very heavy kill squad in the middle as usual with back-end loon attacks, although he still has 15 back-end loons as well. So I guess yeah, still a pretty heavy cleanup portion. That 1 air defense left standing though is a bit of a pain. The queen is working her way through that wall right now to approach that, and hopefully she's gonna be able to take it out, because otherwise this attack is not gonna go very well. Couple of golems are still up. Those are gonna be tanking for the balloons, which is actually pretty cool. So the balloons are gonna be able to take a couple of free shots at those Teslas right there, and the queen now takes out that last air defense. So yeah, in the end, coming in with a bunch of back-end loons to take care of those last defenses. He got the job done as well, but in those last couple of attacks you could already see that even the triples that we had were not the cleanest 3 stars in this war, and that's also going to be the theme at the end when I tell you about our overall performance. Yeah, just a little bit flippy, unlucky, sketchy, I don't know, sort of a strange war for us, as Daniel wraps up a nice 3-star right here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look at one more attack first, where we have Corny coming in right here against number 8 for a 10 versus 10 attempt. This actually was a cleanup attack, so we had 1 or even 2 Town Hall 10s hit this before with mass bowlers. Obviously with all that open space, this base is sort of screaming mass bowlers. So he's starting off with golem on the wall that is being healed up with a couple of bowlers in behind. Some nice bowler trickery right there to take care of a mortar, an archer tower, and then all those mines and pumps towards the outside right there. The wall is being cracked open now, and he's good to go to deploy the rest of his bowler portion. That lone bowler right there is going to take out several more buildings, as well as really weaken up that wizard tower. Clan Castle being deployed, and he actually told us in the voice chat he thought he dropped his second poison spell, but it sort of didn't drop, so he dropped it late. Sort of strange as well. So just continuing on with the strange attacks this war. Now everything just exploding throughout the middle. That air defense, though, took out a couple of his healers, so that's unfortunate. Another rage spell going down for the borders, and now take a look at this again. Free spell, no real use for the free spell because the Infernos went down so quickly, so once again sort of a strange attack. That one baby dragon though is doing massive work up top with the wizard helping it out, taking out several buildings, and he also needs to, because he needs to get his heroes back on track into the right direction right here. Last healer is going to be shot down by that second to last remaining air defense, so that's unfortunate. Actually, it's just gonna survive, hang on by the thread. The baby dragon is also helping out, taking out a few defenses, and now the golem is left tanking, and that was the saving grace in this raid, because golem and king in front were able to help out the queen do damage in the back without taking any damage herself. So queen still has her ability. So certainly not a very clean 3-star, but a 3-star nevertheless in the end. That full-size golem surviving all the way to the end really was what made the difference in this raid. Few trash buildings being taken out, then the king is gonna tank the Tesla farm as well, and the queen is gonna use her ability any moment right here, take out 2 Teslas, and then only 1 left standing, so she's gonna bust through the wall and get that out of the way for a very nice 10 versus 10 3-star by Corny. But let's head to the war map. That was actually the only Town Hall 10 we got 3-starred, so we went 0 for 6 on Town Hall 11 dipping down. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at those percentages. So we had 90%, 92, 96, 98, 84, and 98. It's ridiculous. And throughout, if we scroll down, I usually don't do this, but let's scroll down and take a look at how many 90% we had right here. I'm not going to click them all, but you get the gist. 98, 99, and just we had a couple Town Hall 9s that performed really well, but overall our 9s really didn't perform that well either this war. Shout out to our Town Hall 10s because they got the Town Hall 11s out of the way very early and very quickly and with only 4 attacks. So that was very good. But on our side, they 2-starred all our Town Hall 11s fresh. So the Town Hall 10s did well on the 11s this war. The Town Hall 9s, some of them did well, some of them didn't do well, and the Town Hall 11s just completely failed this war. Although there was I can't really even name a particular reason for that, because we didn't plan less than we usually do. It was just sort of a strange war, just one of those where it's just not going for your team, and those wars just happen sometimes. I had to use my last attack on a different base than I had scouted for. With 1 minute left in the war, I had to make a new plan because we had a disconnect late as well, and we're really close in the end. Let's take a look at SWElite's work right here. So they got all the Town Hall 11s out of the way. Obviously, they 3-starred 3 of our Town Hall 10s. Oops. So they 3-starred number 12, 8, and number 5, and that's what made the difference. We only 3-starred 1 Town Hall 10. So definitely I want to congratulate SWElite because I gotta say, not one of the bigger names in the war scene until now, but now I think they have beaten Cold September, they have beaten us now, so they definitely performed, did their thing, got their stars on the board. Obviously 79 stars for us is, I don't want to say laughable, but we really can't believe the result, because just a horrible performance with 79 stars. We don't have to argue at all with losing with 79 stars, because it's obviously going to lose with 79 stars. So we just didn't bring it, but don't want to take anything away from SWElite. They did their job, they did well, they beat us, they deserved to win because we just didn't bring it this war. So I'm going to be back with week 2 in a week, obviously, and hopefully we can perform a little bit better then and get our first win inside the Champions War League. Until then, I'm going to wrap it up now. Hope you still enjoyed the video and at least a couple of cool attacks. So yeah, until the next one, see you all later. Peace out.